This episode is sponsored by Supreme of the UK. Click the link in the description and support the broadcast.
Good day, good night all. CFR Network, CFR Sports, returning guests, Big Swam, big man, into the building. What's happening, King?
Oh, good. This time it's over in the UK.
Yes.
First one was in the US. Now we're home. So, got the interview for this one.
Give thanks. Firstly, yes, thanks for carving out some time. A lot's gone down since our last conversation. I was expecting for this conversation, man, have the belt on,
All I say soon come. Obviously things happened that was out of my control.
Yeah.
Got sick like dog, bruv. Got sick like dog. So I had to think about it. Should I fight? Should I not? I'm 40 now. I chose not to fight because I couldn't get out of bed.
Yeah.
Couldn't get out of bed for about 5 days. Headache, cold, just fatigued. So, fight for that world belt, it really makes you think. It makes you actually weigh up your options.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, they're going to reschedule it. So I need to fight Ryan fully, 100% health.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have wanted to go into that bout under and then having to say, look, I gave it my best, but
I can't be giving my best, especially when you're not at your best.
Yeah,
I'll start giving my best when I'm good.
This is it.
Best man win, but it is what it is, and I'll be back, man. So.
100%, man, and I think it was a wise decision, as we've seen with Alexander Volkanovski, who's a real outside of the cage and whatever. I think he's a real nice guy, man. Nice guy, talented, and look what he dared to be great.
Yeah,
first time, very competitive, and look what happened. First round KO.
Yeah, and then now his obviously it is what it is, but now obviously he's got that in his mind now to think, shit, I shouldn't have done that. But like he said, he wanted to be great.
Yeah.
I've lost a lot more than him, so I have done things like that. Took fights on short notice, or took fights, injured or not well, and I paid the price. But also I've won some of them.
Yeah.
But I just think it gets that time in your life, especially when you're my age.
Wisdom.
You have to be a little bit smarter, And I always think of Khabib, for instance. There was a lot of times he pulled out, and maybe because he wasn't 100%. He's like, what, my ankle hurts. I'm good. Let's run this one back. You know what? Woke up not feeling too good. Let's run this one back.
Yeah. And ain't no wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with it. It's excellent when man can step up to the plate and excel and achieve it. This is it. It's wonderful. It makes the story even sweeter. But with age, as you say, with experience, with wisdom, you're like, hold up, we still got some time still, man. We got time. So we've got that element of it. Your brethren, Mr. Jackson.
I know.
Hey, you said, sibling. You said, you told me.
I did. I did, man. He went in there and put on a performance.
A show. I didn't expect it. From what you said, I thought, yeah, man, this is going to be challenging.
Yeah.
I had the faith, but I thought, Mayu is just, he's terrifying, man. He's good everywhere, but Jason shut it down, boss.
Shut him down. And considering that he did shut him down, that planned out the rest of the fight. I think almost I thought he could take him down at ease. Considering he'd already beat Logan, and Logan, obviously, top level wrestler, took him down. I think he thought, okay, if I can take, Logan down, former interim champion, I can do the same to Jay Jack. But Jay Jack had takedown defense on point. And the, the punishment.
Yes.
He had that ready, didn't he?
Definite. You're going to pay for that there.
Pay for it. And it was a great performance. You can't fault him on anything. I think he for one of the best performances of his career.
100%.
It worked out perfectly, man, because now he's champ. You know?
And come 2024, no disrespect to PFL and the champion he will be facing, but it's apples and oranges. And again, listen, they've got some real talented fighters that you don't even know their damn names.
I know.
You know, they've got nothing behind them, but they're consistently putting in the work and they're winning. But as I say, when we do this Bellator versus PFL thing, I see JA bringing home 2 straps.
Double. It's coming. It's coming, bruv. It soon come. Bellator's gonna take over.
Yes.
Bellator's gonna take over, man.
So what, like, obviously you don't know everything, you know, it's still the ink's just about dried and stuff. So like, you know, what would you like to happen? I mean, obviously we're definitely going to do this beta thing, right? That's 100% going to take place.
Yeah. Yes. Just don't know when.
Okay.
And I heard also they are doing Bellator and PFL together, like still doing the shows, and they're going to do 8 shows a year for Bellator. And I heard they're all going to be in Europe with 2 title fights every card.
Okay.
And then obviously doing champ versus champ. So that will obviously squeeze in there somewhere. I don't know how they're going to squeeze it in with the PFL tournaments going on. The champs are going to be busy fighting.
Exactly.
Well, they've obviously got it figured out, I guess. Or maybe they don't. And then obviously that sort of sets up super fights. You know,
it sure does. It sure does. I mean, okay. Let's not run before we walk of sorts, but let's paint the perfect picture. First quarter, you know, we do the champion versus champion, and they put your beta fight on that there. You win. Would you entertain doing this PFL
the
tournament thing for the mill?
I think the way it should work is if you're the champion, you just fight the champ. That's how I would work it out. Otherwise, I'd be 2 champions in that tournament holding up the titles for. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes.
That's how I would put it out. You know, the champ will fight the champion of the tournament.
Yeah.
Champ versus champ, and then so on. I think that's how they would do it. I don't know. That's how I would personally work out the champ versus champ. Otherwise, I think it's just holding up too many titles.
Yes.
You know, the champ's injured now, so now he's been relinquished because it's a lot of tournaments.
Oh yeah, and moving pieces.
I think it's 4 rounds. I think something like that.
So again, with PFL, because they're on DAZN now and stuff, and historically they've always been difficult to actually, especially in the UK, to actually consume their material. It's real tricky unless you want to go down the illegal route, and I don't suggest people do that. But you know, if you're a fan, a hardcore, unfortunately, sometimes you're forced to do that to support the the promotions and stuff and the fighters. It's confusing. It's confusing. I think it's a good thing of sorts. I don't think they're second place with UFC at the moment. Roster-wise, we can definitely say that.
But promotion-wise, obviously not. Because we know UFC had the best promotion.
UFC and one a creme de la creme.
And one as well. They promote good.
Heavy.
You know.
That's what they need to do. They need to
put people that aren't even champs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you can still upcoming champs or just matchups that are happening. Oh, this is their second matchup, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is going to be their first. This is that. This person, highlights and ting. And
yes.
You know what I mean? Hype the person up. You know what I mean? We can only do so much. If they're not doing their part as well, then we got to get brushed under the carpet until the next time.
Totally. Well, this is why you see the rise of so many fighters having these, their own podcasts. They've got camera crews following them around. It's a good idea to invest in yourself so you can, think of the one who's totally changed the landscape, Mr. McGregor. He had a camera crew following him around from day dots.
Yes.
Just
that's how he got the notorious, because he just had everyone.
Yes. So just planting that seed and just nurturing it. I mean, look, I'm not suggesting that, all fighters can get to that level, but just think outside the box, utilize all of the people who are reaching out to contact you to say, look, I want to work with you kind of thing. I want to highlight your career kind of thing. Work, get yourself out there, man. The more people, the more eyes on you outside of the cage, they're going to be like, well, I want to see him fight as well. Yeah.
I'm already, got my fingers in pies and.
Come on.
Yeah,
I'm singing to the choir, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you already know what I want and thing, but I see. So when I head back, but I've already got my fingers in.
Most def, man. Most def.
I've been seeing what's been going on, and everyone's doing it.
It makes sense,
and it is good content, and it's the content people don't see that gets people like, oh, it's not just fighter. He actually is a human being.
Come on.
Because all people see is most people just punching, kicking, rah, doing the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
They don't see the outside as much. Maybe a little snippet, but not.
Yeah.
Not all of it.
And Linton, this is one of the main reasons I do what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Because 90% of the conversation isn't necessarily going to be about your fights and weight camp. Hey, I'm training hard. Noble. I'm going to beat this. Nah, man. We want to what are you doing, man? How are you?
That's it. Saying the same shit. I've been working really hard, and I'm gonna boss this and boss that, and ting 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 and ding a ling a ling. And
yes.
Ring, yeah.
And it knife and fork.
5 feet don't blend.
You already know how it goes, man. Make the fighters, make people human again, because we're so caught up in this kind of that's who they are. They're a fighter. They're an animal. They're a savage. Yeah. Those terms, when you think about it, and you hear that it's thrown around. Yeah, man, Linton Big Swam, he's a savage,
Yeah.
Is he a savage?
In the cage, yeah. But
yes.
You're going to tell me I was a savage. That's it. That's all they hear about me. A genuine good guy. None of that.
This is it. Well, some will say the ones who come out really smiley and this and that.
The majority that see on TV,
yes,
will just see that fight thing. So
yes. So unless, Linton, you change your persona where you're coming out with a big red nose on, you're throwing out balloons and stuff, and then you get to the cage and you just dead face.
Yeah. Right.
Then they're going to be like, yeah, man, he switches it on Big Swam, he's friendly, he'll give the balloons out to the little children, but when he gets into that cage...
You like the balloons, Start making the balloons.
Yeah, I mean...
Start making them balloons up.
So it's a very interesting time, man. It's a very interesting time. Because, there's so much money involved in mixed martial arts at the moment. Yeah. It's growing, and as you're now back in the UK, are you seeing a lot more gyms and stuff now, specifically focus on MMA and what your experiences locally?
My original gym, BST, and I'm going to see my boy Eddie Cohn. I'm going over in London on Monday. Go see him as well. So we get some work out with Eddie Cohn. You know Eddie Cohn?
I know the name. Yes.
Yes. So I'm going to go train out with him, man. Known him a long time. I met him with Roy Gracie, to be honest.
Serious?
I think I was 3 years in.
Ooh, digging in the crates, man.
Yeah, just started out, man. So.
And look at the elevation and look where you did there now.
Yeah,
man.
Exactly. And look where I've come now. So.
And the good thing is that you're still, even though, we haven't got that belt yet, but, we're still going to pop in. Man ain't got security or with him or heighty-tighty. Look, grassroots. And this then shows the little amateurs coming up, the little guy who just wants to get fit, the little youngster who's in there to keep himself off road, quote unquote, is going to, my man, and look, he's going to be fighting. Aspirations.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's how it goes. And I've been meeting the amateurs and rolling with them, and giving them advice. And I do that anyway, so there's no change. Change. I always give back.
You have to
always give back to the community and where I started. I've been there 17 years. Been there 17 years. There's me and 2 other guys that have been there from the start, pretty much. Like when we all sort of started together at another gym, and we walk the same gym now, 17 years later.
Old habits, as they say.
Yeah, yesterday I was like, damn, we're us 3 are the longest ones here. Looking around, like everyone's like a new, fresh face.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it shows you how tight that they are with the coaches. Obviously, our coach is that good. We're like, you know what, we're gonna stay with our boy.
Yeah.
I've left, come back. Well, obviously left because I was living in America, but
indeed,
you know what I'm saying. Always come back, see my team when I'm back here.
And it's like nothing's changed, kind of thing, just age and
we
years.
Said that. We're getting older. That other than that, we're all the same. I said, you ain't changed one bit. You ain't changed, and that's one
good.
Bit. Yeah,
and that's a good thing, man.
What am I changing for? Like,
still
my boy. Like, I'm not gonna change my personality or I'm in Bellator.
You can't chat to me.
Nah.
None of them thing, them man. No big
when
heads.
it's all gone, you can't have that.
Yes, down to earth. It's the only way to be, man.
When that's gone and your career's finished, we're gonna try and come back to these people and be friends.
Oh, what are you saying?
Move from me. Remember that time when blah blah blah? And,
yes.
It's too big for your boot.
100%. Yes. So we got a fight coming up soon. Couple of days. Leon Rocky Edwards.
I know.
Colby Chaos Covington. JA. UK. What are your thoughts on that there, sibling?
I think Leon's gonna buck him up. I really do. Leon's coming in his own as well.
Yeah.
He's got his takedown defense on point, pretty much. But Colby does have his gas tank up there. But Leon's been in this, been the title fights now. 2 title fight defenses, 2 wins. No, is it 2? No, 1.
1 title defense. Yeah, 1 title defense. And
I think what he was able to do to Kamaru in the second fight, to stop his takedowns.
Yeah.
Get him guessing. I think he's able to do that with Kobe. Kobe went back to take him down. And he's probably going to beat him up on the feet. That's how I have that fight. I'm gonna go for a stoppage as well. I'm gonna go for 3rd round.
3rd?
Yeah.
I like it. I like the confidence, man. He said the same thing. He said he's going to stop him. He said he's definitely going to stop him.
Yeah, Leon's coming to his own, man. He don't mess about, man. He's on point. He's on point.
100. I'm still worried. Man. Kobe is very much like Kamaru, but he doesn't have the age.
Yeah, so and I don't think he has the power though either.
Definitely doesn't have the power. 100% doesn't have the power.
But he has the cardio, 100%. Has that cardio.
Yeah, and he would be a lot more active. Whereas when Kamaru historically got you down, he'd land a couple heavy strikes.
Yeah.
Whereas Colby, he's just like a flipping windmill, man.
Yeah.
Everything's going. As soon as he's got you down, he's going for it, man. He's work rate.
And you should. I think whenever you take someone down, you should go for the finish.
Yeah. You don't get paid by the hour, right?
They get paid by the hour. Obviously, you want to be dominant, and you want to finish the fight and let everyone know, like, when I take you down, you ain't getting up. You know what I'm saying?
Dagestani handcuff, as they call it.
You know I live by that. I
see it.
You know?
It's almost unfair at times when you see that move being pulled and you're like, oh my God.
Oh no, what's gonna happen? And what else to happen? It's just a matter of time, and then pull me up in.
And there's talks of Rocky moving up to 185.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that.
Mm.
I didn't hear that. Okay.
He's
Who's the
saying is it
middleweight champion?
Strickland?
That's right.
He's saying
That's
now
right.
Izzy's obviously ain't the champion, and him and Izzy were brethrens. He's
Yeah.
like, make I try a thing still. Make I be
Yeah.
there to be great.
It'll be interesting, man. See these welterweights. See the welterweights bump up. So yeah, and I think these things should happen. You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more often. Make some super fights, or have maybe an extra catch weight. Put a catch weight in there or something.
Or even like they did, old school UFC. Remember the Super Fight Championship? I mean, they've got like the BMF
What
thing.
was that? Was that?
That was early. That was like pre-double figures, or maybe just after double figures.
Okay.
It wasn't actually thinking about it. I think this was before they started introducing all of the different weight classes. So because it was just one weight class, wasn't it? And then they had like, what was it called? The Super Fight Champion. I'm sure.
Maybe I can't really remember.
Yeah, I'm digging in the crates, man. I'm digging in the crates.
Yeah.
But they've got a version of that now, which would be the BMF, which is
That's silly.
yeah. But they could, in essence, have like a one-off kind of something that's not necessarily defended per se.
Who's the champ now? Who's the BMF champ?
Gaethje destroyed the poor Dustin, man. And again, I love Dustin Poirier. He's a real nice guy.
Yeah, beat Dustin.
But again, so is Mr. Gaethje.
I know.
We've got some real good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know these people personally, obviously, but from what I can see, their character, most importantly,
I know. I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that, man. And they're doing well, man. Who's he fighting next?
What, Gaethje?
Yeah,
Or
does
No. They don't. You see, with the BMF thing, that it doesn't. It's kind of
a backup if there's no title fight.
That's what they normally do. Or like, look, you two guys are recycling, going through, the being a number one contender, Justin and Gaethje, and
oh, okay, that's why they did it. Okay.
Yeah, hold up, let's give you a belt. Yeah, we'll give you the BMF title, blah blah blah. Head kick done, dance done.
And the thing is, okay, so are they going to do that for all weight classes? How does it work?
No.
That's what I mean. Just for one weight class?
One weight class, man, 155. Because that's their star division. It was, in essence, 155 was the most stacked division, obviously with Khabib, with that legacy and all that. So heavyweight. Obviously, now we got Jones there now as the heavyweight, quote unquote. We need to see more work, man. John Jones, forget outside of the cage. I'm not even going to get into that with you. Inside the cage, master. Absolutely masterful work he does.
Yeah.
Heavyweight, I need to see. Listen, we need to see him fighting twice a year.
What's the
craziness?
We're going to see him at all for about a year.
Easily.
Really?
Yeah. We want to see 2, 3 round, 4 rounds. We want to see him go through contenders.
We didn't see anything, to be honest. So it's going to be interesting on who he does actually fight when he comes back. I know they're trying to do the
Stipe.
I know it's for the Stipe. But yeah, who's he going to fight next if Stipe's not ready? I mean, it's a long time to wait on
it's
both.
Long.
Obviously, Jones has to get better, but for Stipe, but he's not want to keep active. He
hasn't wanted to keep active. Look, I'm after the loss, he's just like, I want to fight Jones, and if he's going to come, I'll sit. He hasn't fought in 2, maybe even 3 years.
Yeah.
And he's getting on himself as well. Like, firefighter.
I think the Aspinall fight makes sense. But he don't want to do it because I think he just wants to fight,
Jones.
The GOAT, to be honest, yeah. And I sort of understand, but also that fight may not happen. Again, like it's a year.
Yeah.
To wait and not to be active or nothing.
He's done it. He's done it thus far, and no disrespect to Stipe, because he did the thing. He did the thing in regards to his heavyweight run. I don't see him beating John Jones. Even though we haven't seen
I know
John Jones.
It's gonna be a tough one. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially on paper, you see, like you would beat him, but it will be interesting if they do fight, just to see how he does actually stack up against him.
Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Dana needs to just say, look, this is Stipe. Come on. Here's an extra 500K. You're going to fight Aspinall.
Aspinall, yeah. Aspinall's been calling him as well.
Yeah. He's been calling for it.
Yeah, and I think he surprised everybody as well by banging out Pavlovich.
Yes. In so quickly, so definitively. He's as they're saying, he's the next breed of heavyweights within the UFC. I thought Cyril Gane would have been that based upon his movements.
Yeah, but don't have the ground game.
Don't have the ground game. He doesn't necessarily have the power either.
So they're like, well, okay, well, if we don't have that, we're gonna take you down, and that's what Jones thought. So why am I gonna strike with this guy?
Yeah,
I'll take him down.
Yeah. Easy work.
And I think that would be the same for Tom. Tom would be the same. Unless he changes it up and starts, getting some takedown defense in there.
Possibly.
Well, it's going to be more than just takedown defense, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Batting first and start somewhere.
Mad. It's a very interesting landscape, MMA wise, combat sports wise. I'm very much looking forward to the additional chapters to your journey. So,
same, me too. In a way, I'm sort of going in blind at the moment because don't have no matchup yet. Don't have that contract yet.
Yeah.
So just waiting for that contract, staying busy, not training too hard. Just enough, tick over, learn some techniques, some movements, add some more stuff to my arsenal, and before you know it, I'll be back over in Florida, man. Getting ready.
Yes.
Getting ready to bust up Vader.
That it needs to happen. As I say, trustfully, it needs to be first quarter. There needs to be, because it's you're both you're recovered now. He was trying to get replacements, which seemed a bit silly, but I understand. Obviously, he's going through the full camp, etc. He's pretty much ready. Let's do it.
I don't blame him for nothing. He's trained. He wants to get paid. Same as. And again, that's why I was debating. It's like, should I do it? Should I do it? I think long and hard and be like, nah, this is going to be my last shot. Really, I don't want to be doing another run again, so I've got to do it right. Simple.
And it's only right that you do it this way.
Yeah.
The Most High only gives you what you can deal with, right?
Yeah. Are you sitting here going, I wish I did this. I wish I did that. Nah. Stuck to my guns.
Yeah.
There's no wishing I did nothing now. It's I'm gonna do this, and I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I did that. Not wish, I'm glad.
Yes. 100%. Health is wealth, and there's always tomorrow. There is always tomorrow to get this year done. Do you have actual contact with Ryan? Do you talk to him?
Yeah, I contacted him personally.
Okay.
And he said, I understand. You got sick. Get better, and we'll run it back. It was cool, calm, collected, respectful.
Bless.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Well, we've got the seatbelt all ready just to strap in for this thing, boss.
Yes. Yeah.
We're ready. And new. That's what I'm looking to hear.
Lord Clark new.
Yeah. Ready. Celebrations, boss. Yeah. Celebrations are coming. Anything else you want to touch over before we wind up?
No, it was a good year. Considering I only got the one fight, but again, still a good year. So I'm going to 24 now. Still with that high.
Yes.
I still watch that fight. Still on a high, and still run that into 2024. But no, I'm good other than that.
Excellent. As always, it has been a pleasure. I will make sure I put all the links below in the description. If you ain't already following this brother, make sure you do. Instagram and all the rest of it, and look forward to a tremendous matchup when it is announced.
It's coming.
Yes, yes. So like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, jump on the train. We out.